It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
If I've done something to jeopardize the Institute, I'll fix it. You have my word.
I have no doubt that you will. But it's nothing quite so dire. While you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
They'll listen to me. I'll figure something out. You can
believe me.
Supervisor Green.
At Grey Gardens, the price is always right. Shall we make a deal?
Sounds good.
Hey, General.
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
You've done good work.
Thank you. Sir, so, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure him out here, since it'd be easier to kill him. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
I don't... Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're going to take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you going to order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding. Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me how this is a misunderstanding.
You sure you're willing to risk being wrong about this?
Look, I just want people to be safe, you know? I don't want anyone else... We won't start shooting or nothing. But you better get in there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
Good. It was bad enough.
The Minutemen were only doing what they felt was...
Well, from here it looked like they were out for blood. And if you hadn't arrived... Can we just get on with this, please?
Uh-huh.
I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting our...
If he's really important...
You're right. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years, but once they realized how smart he was and what... I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he... Let's just get Wallace and get out of...
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's just... well, there's a slight problem with that. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
No problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need him.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Sir, are you okay? Have you been injured in any way?
I'm locked in a bathroom to avoid killer robots.
Right.
I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Right. We're here to steal your kidneys and your memories. That's why I'm wasting time talking to you through the door.
That's not funny. None of this is funny.
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help.
I really mean it. I'll see you back in the Institute.
No use.
Ink spots. That was them.
Excuse me, Doctor.
There they are.
I'm looking
Assuming I
forward to
don't want to
working
set
for
the
you,
world
future
on fire.
director.
Irony. Hey, so there's this bit of news that might interest you. If not, hang on a minute, and I'll go back to the music that I usually play. If you hadn't heard, I mean, I guess most people know this, but maybe someone didn't, that the Green Tech building was where those mercenaries lived? The Gunners! Gunners, that's it. That was like their base, sort of. Only they're pretty much all dead. Those guys were tough, so I guess whoever killed them had to be even tougher, right? And there's, I don't know if this is true, but there's this rumor that maybe the Institute was involved. But that's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. Segue. Back to the music, I guess. Here's Billie Holiday with Easy Living, a song that makes no sense anymore.
What's going on?
this article in the newspaper. What? It's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a saint. I'm not saying it's correct. No. And of course, the mayor. I have to read. I have a statement from the mayor's office. It says here there's nothing to worry about. That it's, safe and all, everybody. Kind of. It's crazy stuff. Anyway, it's something to think about, I guess. So, right. Let's do a song by the Three Sons, because, well, there's three sons will be dead soon.
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
all those seeking Adam are welcome? Or is it something more tangible?
I've got a few minutes to prepare.
As you wish.
Nat King Cole there. He's just the best, isn't he? kind of person who is tired of living in Diamond City, and you maybe want a adventure or something, I guess you have a new option. The settlement of Sanctuary has, I guess, been founded to the northwest there. Good luck to them with, you know, the whole surviving thing. And in other news, it sounds like maybe it's not other news, it's actually the same news. The Minutemen were involved in this. That's the Minutemen. I thought they were kind of done for. Sounds kind of crazy. Neil, you're super dangerous. I bet. Roy Brown is back with Good Rockin' Tonight, I guess. I mean, you wouldn't bother singing about it if the rockin' wasn't all that great. Like average rockin' or subpar rockin'. Nat King Cole there. He's just the best for me. Okay, so, I guess at this point it's safe to say that the Brotherhood of Steel is going to be Is it a Zeppelin? Anyway, floating ship in the air that's arrived. They haven't, made any announcements, but they're probably gonna stay for a while, at least. In the meantime, everyone should, just try not to, don't worry. Sure, everything will be fine. This next one, it's Roy Brown. Song. not even really sure what to say. There are stories about... Well, it's some big contraption that's being built outside the Commonwealth.
Your presence here is a great gift. Not just to Father, but to us.
No one that's mentioned it.
Welcome. Do you
they don't
require
know what it
additional
does.
supplies?
Not for sure.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
This next part... Well, I mean, it's just people talking, you know? It doesn't make it true. Not necessarily. But it's been said... Well, it has something to do with the Institute. Trying to blow it up. Or make it disappear or something. There aren't really any details. If I were you, and I saw this thing, you better believe that, you know, I'd run the other way.
There you are. I cannot
Hey,
express
how
how
about some
pleased
Bob
I am.
Crosby?
Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is one more part for you to play. And it is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth. To request that they do not...
That's a good idea. Hopefully we can prevent...
Yes, that is one goal. And if you are to be the new director of the Institute, we've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are... here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your... personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in... tragedy for all involved. Rest easy. Know that the future is... looking bright, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was... interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listening. If we'd like the people to hear what... before we preempt their broadcast, we need to ensure it.
Sure.
I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. Report back when you're done.
Oh, hi there.
Travis.
I don't, okay. I usually don't. This is why.
Don't break my stuff if you don't mind. Hey, I mean, hi. Again, hi? Hi.
No wonder it isn't broadcasting at full power. I'll need to find those radio parts. Okay, let's try this. Maybe this goes here? Alright, in you go.
This radio station, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So...
Hey, Travis.
This radio station, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So...
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have. Helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is not... best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Son.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as director.
I have to admit, the third-generation sensor is...
Best part of my day is coming.
There are some more reports of, of Institute activity in the Commonwealth. This time from what I heard in the dugout.
Remember to practice good
attempting
sanitation habits
to
at all times.
kidnap someone from the Commonwealth. It sounds like... Well, I mean, it sounds like they got away with it. I'm not really sure what that means for the rest of us. I guess just keep your eyes out. I mean, open. Keep them in. But maybe they'll help you, you know, stay safe. So, how about Billy Ward and the Dominoes? This one, I mean, it's
Dr. Carlin's doing some
May I be the
amazing
first to
things
welcome
with our
you, sir.
genetically
We're looking
engineered
forward
crops.
to working with you.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I agree. We hit them hard, before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
I'll tell you what. You make the call. Surprise me.
Okay then. I'll come up with something. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
At last, we have power adequate to our needs.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
It's the only way we can ensure the Institute's safety.
I'm glad you agree. None what comes next. You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Red.
Right.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
Does it matter? What are you getting at?
I think it's obvious. For the Institute's position in the Commonwealth to be secure, the railroad must be eliminated. Completely. As our primary above-ground operative and someone who has had previous contact with the railroad, you are in the best position to carry this out. So what I'm getting at, simply, is this. Are you willing to destroy them?
I can take care of them.
Good. Good. I don't enjoy asking you to put yourself in harm's way, but this is so important.
Sean.
The railroad has left us with no other option. Remember that. It's unfortunate that it's come to this, but there's really no other way.
We've heard some very disturbing things about you. That you've been to the Institute. That you're actually working with those monsters. You're lucky we don't shoot you on sight.
Who told you that?
I'm not about to divulge anything sensitive to you. Get the hell out of here. And don't come.
Hey.
Just leave.
Get out of here.
You're the kind of person who is tired of living in Diamond City, and you maybe want a adventure or something. I guess you have a new option. The settlement of Sanctuary, I guess, and founded to what's there. Good luck with, you know, the whole. None of the news. It's actually the same news. thought they were kind of done for. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it would be super dangerous, I bet. This here is Daniel Craig.
From what I hear, that rogue center, Libertalia, is a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Son.
So, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
It was tough, yeah.
I assure you that there was no other way. Their fanaticism wouldn't have allowed it. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
Whatever it is, we can handle it.
I believe so. But in this case, what matters most is how we handle it. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them before they can destroy us.
You're right. We take the fight to them.
I'm glad you agree. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here. There are more of them out there in the world, Father. And they too will come for us.
We can defeat them now. We can defeat them again if we have to.
Possibly, yes. But it would be smarter to put an end to it now. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
The Institute is nothing if not thorough. Dr. Lee, time is of the essence.
You've done well so far. but the evaluation is far from over.
Dr. Lee.
What can I do for you?
Sean says it's time.
Ah, that. Well, let's get to it. Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go. We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
So we just relay onto the airship and sabotage it.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct connection between their robot and the airship, so the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing else.
Exactly. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you and... Oh! I almost forgot. Take these.
And these would be...
Oh, you'll like this. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use.
Okay, that's...
I know, right? I mean... Thanks. I thought it was neat. But still, it's just to help. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
What's Liberty Prime?
Dr. Lee can give you the rundown.
Yes, well, the Brotherhood discovered him. An old pre-war military project that never saw the light of day due to power problems that couldn't be solved. With my assistance, they were able to get his reactor running and use him against their enemies.
What did you do?
I designed and oversaw the building of the reactor that ultimately solved the power problems. The point here is that in designing the power system for the robot, I had full knowledge of every onboard system. I know exactly what it is capable of and precisely how to exploit those capabilities.
We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him.
Uh-huh. With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting systems overridden. And he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry. We'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, they'll be waiting for you in the relay room.
Have we got a plan B?
We don't need a plan B.
What have I got for backup?
Once the generators are down, we'll be able to throw everything we've got at them. And I do mean everything.
If you know, haven't already seen it.
No questions. Let's do this.
Very well. Good luck to you. You all know that Dr. Thompson from Facilities has expressed concern.
Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while, and some people who are probably not me thought that... Well, they thought he might be dead. Or destroyed, or whatever. Anyway. Glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talked. Like, ever. Just 5 stars. Next, singing about later. That would just create workplace tension.
Thanks for your help fighting them off.
I was glad to help out.
Can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us. Anyway, we...
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
You interested in traveling together?
Sure. Could be fun.
Let's head out.
Well, all right. I can barely tell us apart. The detective's life isn't an easy one. But it rarely lacks for excitement.
that song was, Hold On. It was by Three Sons, and, oh, never mind. You're listening to, Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all. I mean, here's Dear Hearts and Gentle People, which I kind of think maybe Bob Crosby was, well, exaggerating, at least. I mean, I'm not accusing him of anything, though. I'm just saying I've never met either of those category of person. Take it away, Bob.
People of the Commonwealth. For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It is true, but it is not the whole truth. We are here, and we are here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in tragedy for all involved. Rest easy. Know that the future is looking bright. And that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Okay. Hey, would you would like some good news? That's great, because I've got some, for once. Maybe you heard the radio broadcast, the one from Rex Goodman, the guy who was he was captured by super mutants. Really bad luck. If you ask me. Anyway, Rex he was saved. He was saved by the by the Vault Dweller. So he's alive. Yay! And I guess we'll probably avoid super mutants even more than he used to. Hey, by the way, everybody, avoid super mutants. One last thing that's well, it's sort of related. One of the super mutants has I guess kind of joined forces with the Vault Dweller. Not well, it's not really my idea of good company, but whatever works for you, I guess. This is Johnny Mercer singing about personality. If you got it, you should appreciate it, because it's not necessarily common. Johnny Mercer.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? We gotta run a diagnostic. Thanks. What did I miss? Try not to sever anything you might miss.
I need to assign someone to this. Hey.
I think that's out of reach.
Head over there.
Sure thing. Count on. I don't think I can get there. Can't get to it. Since to fly. Sure thing. I think that's out of reach. I don't think I can get there. Can't get to it.
Hey.
Go on.
Drop's coming in pretty good.
It's always fascinating watching you create. We've survived another night. A triumph, I think. We have the entire Commonwealth to explore. Where should we go next? Your emotions appear to be an anomaly in your programming. Perhaps
A lot of people wish to use a hand.
Hey.
There's something you need? Here's what I've got.
Whatever it is we're out here looking for. I'm certain we'll find it soon. It's astounding how much we still have to discover.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia are quite a handful.
That was the ink spots with "It's all over but the crying."
Terminal only.
That part, it never really stops. I mean, the song ended around the crying mentioned in the song. Never stops.
Thanks. Did he say why? We are honored to welcome you here.
Hey, so there's this bit of news that might
Yeah, that sounds
interest
about
you.
right. I'll go find
If
him
not,
later.
hang on a minute,
Thanks,
and
Eve.
I'll go back to the music. Usually, if you hadn't heard, I mean, I guess most people know this, but maybe someone didn't. That the Green Tech building was where those mercenaries live. The Gunners. That's it. That was like a sort of pretty much all dead. Those guys were tough, so I mean, I guess whoever killed them got to be even tougher, right? And there's I don't even know if this is true or not, but there's this rumor. Maybe the Institute was involved. But that's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. Segue. Back to the music, I guess. Billie Holiday. Sky by Nat King Cole. You love this one, right? It's a real classic. Sure.
no mercy.
Contact detected. Possibly.
Intruder.
Core systems. Initializing.
I know you are out there.
Completed tactical assessment. Red Chinese presence detected. Aerial incursion by communist forces cannot succeed. Initiating directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
We're relaying to a safe location. Unit X688 speed. Be careful wearing that. You might be mistaken for a Brotherhood of Steel soldier. Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Our technology must be pretty advanced by your standards.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many.
Hello, Sean.
Ah. There you are. I've already heard the news. I'm glad it worked.
Uh-huh. We're all safe now.
For now. But there will always be threats. You must remain vigilant. Ali has always been loyal to the Institute. Once I'm gone.
I'll do my best.
I know you would. Don't worry about me. Our time together. I spent years wondering what you were like.
Sure.
I want you to know that.
I'm glad I found you.
As am I. Thank you. Father, you've helped a boy achieve his dreams. I think I'd like to sleep now.
I've lost Sean. All over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant. And the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.